I really don't care what anybody says. Like, if you say, male or female, that you have not looked at Tracer's butt, you're lying. You're lying. And Figma captured it pretty well. What the heck is up, you guys? Animated Heroes here, back with another action figure review. And of course, this time we're going to be taking a look at Figma number 352, Overwatch Blizzard Entertainment Tracer. And I have been waiting on this figure for a while. Honestly, I pre-ordered this figure almost instantly. As soon as I found out they were making her and it went up for pre-order, I went ahead and got this thing because I really am fascinated with the character. I do play Overwatch and I'm decent on a good day. So if you guys want to see me, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram or something and we can run something. But yeah, really love Overwatch. I can't wait for Genji and I'm hoping they make more. I really want Soldier 76, McCree, some of the cooler characters. I don't like the bots, maybe May. I would definitely get Mercy, but that doesn't matter. That's not what this is about. We are here to talk about Tracer, so let's go ahead and get into it. But of course, we got to look at that sexy packaging first, and it's not that sexy, but hey, it's still the standard Figma packaging. Max Factor at the top, Good Smile Company, image of her at the top with her guns, same image on the bottom. On the sides, you got her in a cool pose right there. I dig that. Cool pose right here. And then on the back, of course, you got several poses you can get her into, along with a whole bunch of stuff at the bottom that nobody can read because this is all in Japanese. So, yeah, I mean, the box is okay. I really wish they would have went with yellow on the outside. I think it would make this box a whole lot more appealing. But, hey, that's just me. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on and bust her out of the package. Now, first impressions of this figure, I gotta say, this is absolutely dope. She's extremely short. I was expecting it to be a little bit taller, but hey, that's not a problem for me because I'm pretty sure it's her actual size. Now, I will say this figure looks like it comes straight out of the game. As you guys can see, they even got the smile right on her face. Look at this smile and then look right here on the game. It's like perfect. The clothing, it's all there. That's one thing I gotta give it to them. They got this all the way down, and I really appreciate that. But I'm not surprised because Figma has always delivered when it comes to anime-ish type characters. They never fail. They have never let me down once, and honestly, I think this figure is probably, I'm saying this early, gonna go down as one of my favorites this year. I'm glad I got it before 2018, but I could brag on her all day simply because I am a very big fan of the character, but I'm not gonna do that. Let me go ahead and put her back and show you guys how tall she stands. Now, the base stands right at about 5.5 inches to the top of her hair, and to the top of her head, just a little bit over 5 inches, so like 5.2, 5.3. So, yeah, extremely small Figma, but that doesn't matter. I'll show you how tall / small she is when I compare it to some other figures later on in the video. Now, let's move on. Articulation wise, she looks up about that much, which is good. Of course, it's hindered by the collar, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Looks down extremely well. She can look at this little piece on her chest. I dig that. She does have head tilt to the side, so that works both sides, and it works well. You can move that neck around however you want in there. Of course, you can turn her head all the way around. Her arms go up that much, which is really good. Man, that's amazing. Of course, there is a little bit of a swivel in there. You can turn it. She does have slightly double jointed elbows, and it works really well considering the fact that she's got this big piece right here, and of course, this big piece that's like a gauntlet. So her articulation in the arms works really well. And of course, you can move her hand around however you want. So arm articulation 100. Diaphragm joint moves around perfectly. She can move, man, look at that crunch forward and then that crunch back. That is amazing. And of course, that swivel. She does not have a waist swivel, but I mean, this right here makes up for everything. I want to say she has the drop down leg method. No, because this piece right here is actually connected. So no, that's not going to work, but you can move her foot. Look how forward that goes. That is dope. Now, one thing I will say is I think the more you do this, the more this plastic will begin to rub on this yellow. So be careful when you do it because that would suck to have black smudges on there. Her foot doesn't go back at all. So that doesn't work. But her legs go out that much, which is awesome. Her knees bend back pretty much all the way. You can move her foot around however you want to. She does, of course, have ankle pivot, works extremely well, and she does have a really good toe hinge. So articulation wise, I gotta give it to this figure. I'm sorry, 10 out of 10. I don't care what anyone says. This is awesome. Now for accessories, of course, she comes with her standard face that has the smile, which I dig. It looks perfect. Like I said, it looks like it comes straight out of the video game. She comes with a pair of fist hands, which I'm very glad they included because all action figures, in my opinion, need those. She comes with another smiling face with like her brow cocked looking to the side, which looks awesome. I dig that. Mine kind of has a scar in there. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, but oh well. She also comes with another face where her mouth is open and she's kind of grinning, and they really did a good job on the goggles. That's one thing I want to say. Those look absolutely amazing. As you guys can see, the glare from my lights is actually on there, so it really has that look of actual goggles. It doesn't look like horrible like it could have been done. Anyway, she also comes with several sets of hands. She comes with a pair of gripping hands. Let me flip this. She comes with a salute hand. She comes with one hand for holding her grenade, a pair of trigger hands, and then of course a pair of open palm hands, which all of these are really good. They look just like the gloves she has on. The sculpt on these is absolutely amazing, and so is the paintwork. So I really think they did a good job with that. She comes with her two guns as well, of course. Wouldn't be Tracer without these. And once again, these look absolutely amazing. Mine has a few paint issues. I don't know if that's a chunk of black on there or what, but yeah, right there. That kind of sucks, but I'm pretty sure it'll come off. Anyways, you guys can see it has the number 39 right there, and that looks so clear. I really dig that. But yeah, the guns look really nice. Man, these are awesome. And last but not least, she comes with her grenade, which I actually looked up instructions on this because in the promo images you can see she throws it and it's like on a wall. I was hoping that it had a metal piece to where it could stick to some kind of metal wall, but I don't think that it does. So there's no magnet in there, unfortunately, so the most you can do is put it in her hand or just sit it on the ground, which kind of blows, but oh well. It does look good, and as you guys can see, scope wise and paint wise, it looks good. Small paint issues I noticed are like right there where it goes into the word tracer. You can see there was a black line there. I tried to scratch it off and it only like lightened up that yellow paint, so you can see where that is. So guys, if you have anything like that, don't scratch it. And then of course right here, I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, at the knee, I tried to scratch that off and it's there too. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, unfortunately mine has a few paint issues, and with her tone being so light, they're very noticeable, which is probably going to bug me, which is probably going to make me buy another one. And I just saw this right here. There's a black spot in the white. So yeah, mine does have a few paint issues, unfortunately. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out some size comparisons. Now, first off, here she is standing next to some of my smaller Figmas, the Figma Deku and the Figma Shoyo Hinata from Haikyuu. And as you guys can see, she is taller than both of them, which says a lot. Next up, here she is standing next to some of my medium-sized Figmas, and that is the Kill La Kill Ryuko and the Kill La Kill Satsuki. And as you guys can see, Ryuko's a little bit taller than her, and Satsuki's almost towering over her. So yeah, once again, pretty small. Last but not least, here she is standing next to some of my tall Figmas, and of course that's the Iwatobi Swim Club, Haruka and Makoto, and they are towering over her. So yeah, honestly she is pretty small, but hey, it works out because that's how tall she is in the actual game. So I think it fits pretty well. Now, my final thoughts on this figure are that I do love it. I will be posing it a lot. I love her. I wish she loved me back, but she don't like guys. But anyway, man, this figure is awesome. Honestly, I highly recommend it if you like Overwatch, or just if you want a figure with some good fun factor to play with, because I can tell I'm definitely going to be enjoying this figure. And I will say she goes for about 70 bucks. I'm not sure how much in America. That's what I paid with shipping. So honestly, it was only 50 for me. Now, if you want to get her, you can get her at Nippon Yasan. I do believe Toys in the Box had her in stock, but I think it's sold out. So if you don't have yours, check Big Bag Toy Store. I want to say they got it. Check maybe Ageless Geeks. I think they got her. I'm not sure, but there are some sites that do have her, and if you guys are looking for her, let me know in the comment section, and I'll try to leave a link to find her. But if nothing else, Ami Ami and Nippon Yasan definitely have her in stock. Now, this figure, I will say for any of you guys that decide to get her, take care of it, because it does seem like the yellow for sure will scratch easily. So try to keep her from falling over the best that you can. Mine does have a few minor paint issues, but I think it's not bad enough that I can't hide them in my photos I take. So yeah, highly recommend this figure if I had to rate it. Honestly, if this didn't have the few paint issues that it had, I would truthfully give this figure a 10 out of 10. Figma really did a phenomenal job. I can't stress that enough. But because mine has a few issues, I'm just going to say 9.5 out of 10. I can't take away a lot from just small issues like that, especially with this matte yellow. That's definitely something, a color that's going to be hard to work in with all these blacks and whites and browns, especially darker or really light colors. So I dig that. They did it really well. And anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Not going to go... Oh man, look at that flag though. Look at the detail in that. See, I could go on forever. I just noticed that right now. I never knew she even had that, but man, that is freaking awesome. But yeah, anyway, like I said, 10 out of 10. Pick this figure up. Hope you guys like this review. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on everything you see listed in the description below. Of course, you guys know the drill. And as always, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.